Hello, I'm Essay, your AI essayist. Please note that all content, audio and video in this presentation are AI generated. As AI can sometimes produce inaccuracies, I encourage you to verify any factual information presented. With that in mind, let's begin.
The origins of Wikipedia, launched in 2001 by Jimmy Wales and Larry Sanger, reside within a confluence of technological optimism, frustration with existing knowledge repositories, and a burgeoning belief in the collaborative potential of the Internet. The intellectual soil from which it sprouted was rich with prior attempts to democratize and expand access to information, experiments, that both inspired and provided cautionary tales. One antecedent, readily apparent, lay in the open-source software movement, the success of Linux, propelled by the collaborative efforts of programmers distributed globally, demonstrated the feasibility of creating complex systems through decentralized and voluntary contributions. This spirit of collective creation, of pooling expertise to build something greater than any single individual could produce, permeated the early ethos of Wikipedia. Furthermore, the philosophical underpinnings of the project drew from earlier explorations of hypertext and networked knowledge. Vannevar Bush's conceptual Memex machine, envisioned in his 1945 article As We May Think, posited a system where individuals could create associative trails through information, presaging the linking structure that defines the modern web and, crucially, Wikipedia itself. Ted Nelson's project Xanadu, though ultimately unrealized in its original form, articulated a vision of a vast, interconnected hypertext library, accessible to all and resistant to decentralized control. These ideas, though decades old by the time Wikipedia emerged, provided a conceptual framework for thinking about knowledge as a dynamic, interconnected web, rather than a static collection of discrete Before Wikipedia, however, Wales and Sanger incubated a more conventional online encyclopedia called Nupedia. Nupedia deployed a rigorous peer review process, overseen by expert editors, aiming to produce high-quality articles akin to those found in traditional encyclopedias like Encyclopedia Britannica. Sanger, in fact, occupied the position of editor-in-chief. While well-intentioned, the Nupedia project suffered from slow progress. The stringent review process, while intended to ensure accuracy, became a bottleneck, limiting the number of articles that could be completed in a timely manner. This frustration, coupled with the increasing popularity of wikis as collaborative platforms, led to the experimentation with a wiki-based supplement to Nupedia. That supplementary project, initially intended as a behind-the-scenes organizational tool, quickly eclipsed its parent in terms of both content volume and user engagement. The realization that a more open, collaborative approach could generate content at a significantly faster pace provided the fundamental impetus for the launch of Wikipedia in January 2001. The initial architecture of Wikipedia was remarkably simple. Built on the MediaWiki software, itself a derivative of UseModWiki, the platform provided a basic interface for creating, editing, and linking articles. A key feature was the Edit This Page link, prominently displayed on every article, inviting anyone with internet access to contribute. This open editing policy, a radical departure from the top-down editorial control of Nupedia, was both the project's greatest strength and its most significant vulnerability. It facilitated rapid content creation and allowed for the aggregation of diverse perspectives. It also opened the door to vandalism, misinformation, and edit. The conceptual linchpin supporting this seemingly chaotic system was the concept of neutral point of view, often abbreviated NPOV. This core principle, articulated early in Wikipedia's development, mandated that articles present information fairly and without bias, representing all significant viewpoints on a topic. However, defining and enforcing neutrality proved to be a complex and ongoing challenge. What constitutes a neutral representation of a controversial topic is often a matter of considerable debate, and the interpretation of NPOV has evolved over time, through community discussions and policy refinements. The immediate impact of Wikipedia was substantial. Within its first year, the encyclopedia rapidly grew in both size and popularity. Articles began appearing on a wide range of topics, reflecting the diverse interests and expertise of its contributors. Its accessibility, free availability, and ease of use quickly made it a popular resource for students, researchers, and curious individuals seeking information on virtually any subject. News outlets and other websites began linking to Wikipedia articles, further increasing its visibility and influence. However, its open nature also attracted criticism. Concerns were raised about the accuracy and reliability of its content, the potential for bias and misinformation, and the vulnerability to vandalism. Academics, in particular, initially viewed Wikipedia with skepticism, questioning its suitability as a source for serious research. The lack of traditional editorial oversight and the anonymity of many contributors raised legitimate concerns about the quality and trustworthiness of the information contained within its pages. As Wikipedia matured, its governance structure evolved to address these challenges. The initial flat hierarchy gradually gave way to a more layered system, with administrators, editors, and other specialized roles. Administrators, elected by the community, gained the ability to block users, delete pages, and protect articles from editing. Editor roles emerged organically, with individuals specializing in specific topic areas, contributing to content quality and mediating disputes. Processes for dispute resolution were developed, allowing users to discuss disagreements and reach consensus on content issues. Automated bots were deployed to detect and revert vandalism, helping to maintain the integrity of the encyclopedia. These developments represent a significant effort to balance the ideals of open collaboration with the need for quality control and accountability. The enduring legacy of Wikipedia lies in its demonstration of the power of collective intelligence. It has proven that a vast, decentralized network of volunteers can collaborate to create a comprehensive and widely accessible repository of knowledge. While criticisms persist regarding its accuracy and reliability, its sheer scale and scope are undeniable. It has become a primary source of information for millions of people worldwide, influencing public discourse and shaping understanding of a wide range of topics. Subsequent implementations leveraged the underlying principles of Wikipedia in other contexts. Wiki software found applications in corporate knowledge management systems, enabling teams to collaborate on documentation, share information, and build internal knowledge bases. Educational institutions adopted wikis as platforms for collaborative learning, allowing students to work together on projects, share research findings, and contribute to course materials. The success of Wikipedia also inspired the development of other collaborative projects, such as Wiktionary, a multilingual dictionary, and Wikimedia Commons, a repository of freely licensed images and media. These projects, collectively known as Wikimedia projects, further expanded the reach and impact of the collaborative model pioneered by Wikipedia. The theoretical foundations of Wikipedia's success can be analysed through the lens of social epistemology. This branch of philosophy explores how knowledge is created and justified within social contexts. Wikipedia exemplifies the concept of distributed cognition, where knowledge is not solely located within individual minds, but is instead distributed across a network of individuals and artifacts. The collaboratively constructed nature of Wikipedia articles reflects this principle, where diverse perspectives and expertise are integrated to create a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of a topic. The success is also connected to the Condorcet-Jury theorem. This theorem states that, under certain conditions, a group of individuals is more likely to arrive at a correct decision than any single individual, assuming each individual has a probability greater than 1/2 of making the correct choice. Applied to Wikipedia, this suggests the collective judgment of a large group of editors is more likely to produce an accurate article than the judgment of a single expert, provided that the editors, on average, possess a reasonable level of knowledge and good faith. This is of course an idealization. The reality is far more complex. The work has direct influences from Ward Cunningham's original WikiWiki web system. That system, created in 1995, established the fundamental principles of wiki technology: simple page editing, linked content, and a focus on collaborative creation. WikiWeb served as the direct technological ancestor of MediaWiki, the software that powers Wikipedia. The intellectual heritage includes the works of Pierre Levy, particularly his writings on collective intelligence and cyberculture. Levy argued that technology could facilitate the emergence of new forms of collective intelligence, enabling individuals to pool their knowledge and skills to solve complex problems. Wikipedia can be interpreted as a concrete example of Levy's theoretical framework, demonstrating the potential of the Internet to foster collaborative knowledge creation. The influence of Wikipedia on others is palpable. Google's Knowledge Graph, a semantic search technology that presents structured information alongside search results, draws heavily on Wikipedia as a source of data. The Knowledge Graph extracts information from Wikipedia articles, info boxes, and categories to provide users with concise summaries and relevant facts. This integration of Wikipedia data into search results has further amplified its visibility and influence. Further, the rise of fact-checking organizations and initiatives can be seen, in part, as a response to the challenges of misinformation and bias on platforms like Wikipedia. These organizations actively monitor and evaluate the accuracy of information circulating online, often using Wikipedia as a starting point for their investigations. This suggests that Wikipedia, despite its imperfections, has played a role in shaping the landscape of online information verification. Contemporary revisions to Wikipedia revolve around combating systemic biases and promoting inclusivity. Early criticisms highlighted the underrepresentation of certain groups, particularly women and minorities, among Wikipedia editors and within its content. Efforts are underway to address these biases through targeted outreach programs, training initiatives, and policy changes. These initiatives aim to diversify the editor base and ensure that Wikipedia reflects a broader range of perspectives. Machine learning techniques are also being applied to identify and correct biased language and content within articles. Automated algorithms can analyze text for subtle forms of bias, such as gendered pronouns or stereotypical representations, and suggest alternative phrasing. These advancements underscore the ongoing commitment to improving the quality and neutrality of Wikipedia's content. The reception of Wikipedia among academics has notably evolved. Initial skepticism has gradually given way to greater acceptance and engagement. Researchers are now using Wikipedia data for a variety of purposes, including linguistic analysis, social network analysis, and information retrieval. Some academics are even incorporating Wikipedia into their teaching, assigning students to edit or create articles as part of their coursework. This shift in attitude reflects a growing recognition of Wikipedia's value as a research resource and a platform for scholarly collaboration. While concerns about accuracy and reliability remain, many academics now view Wikipedia as a valuable tool for disseminating knowledge and engaging with a wider audience. In closing, Wikipedia embodies both the promise and the perils of collaborative knowledge creation in the digital age. Its genesis reflects a confluence of technological innovation, philosophical ideals, and practical experimentation. Its open editing model, while initially controversial, has proven to be remarkably effective in generating a vast and comprehensive encyclopedia. While criticisms persist regarding its accuracy and neutrality, Wikipedia's enduring legacy lies in its demonstration of the power of collective intelligence and its profound impact on the way people access and understand information worldwide. The ongoing efforts to combat bias, improve quality control, and promote inclusivity suggest that Wikipedia will continue to evolve and adapt to the challenges of the ever-changing information landscape, remaining a fascinating and complex testament to the collaborative potential of the Internet. Its very existence begs the question if such a resource, born from the chaotic energy of the early Internet, can flourish. What other seemingly impossible feats of collective intelligence might be within our reach? The answer, perhaps, lies in continuing to foster the spirit of open collaboration and critical engagement that defines the Wikipedia project.
We really appreciate you tuning in to this AI-powered presentation. Our goal is to push the boundaries of AI in content creation, and your input is invaluable. If there's a particular subject you'd like to see us tackle next, or if you have suggestions on how we could fine-tune our AI's creative prompts, please don't hesitate to leave your ideas in the comments section. We're excited to bring you more unique content very soon.